Hey, what's up everyone, Sangtuary here, and we are back for another game of Dune Imperium, ranked session. I'm currently top 8, so that feels pretty nice. One more win and we'll be top 7, and a couple more, I think, and we would actually breach into top 5, so let's hope we can make that happen with a couple of good results. That's all I'm wishing for myself, obviously. Anyways, if you enjoy my content and haven't done so already, please hit the like button on the video. That helps a lot, but especially subscribe to YouTube, follow on Twitch. That is greatly appreciated. We are more than 200 now on YouTube, so great to celebrate that. A big shout out to all of you. But let's try to keep growing, would be awesome. You have my schedule here, as usual, live streams every Sundays, 8 p.m. Central European time, often other streams around that same time as well during weekdays and Saturdays sometimes. Uploads like this one, where I'm off stream, off chat, just me and myself, happen every Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. I also now try to do some new kind of content, like more educational and opinion-based, like strategy tips, tier lists and so on, and this is called Spice for Thought. It is a series that already has a couple episodes, maybe 4 or 5, depends on when this one is released, and that comes out every Tuesday, so keep an eye out for that as well. And the easiest for that is just to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can see it as well. So let's jump into it. Player 1 here, so that's pretty nice. Let's see what we are given here. Replacement eyes is cool, the rest I'm not too much of a fan this either. I guess we're gonna reclaim for beetles here until this is maybe taken by someone else, if it ever is, because although beguiling pheromones, I had a very nice game recently, but I think it requires a very thin deck and hitting full space quite a lot. Although actually with Ilessa we could make that work somehow. Okay, the decks are Chomarchy, Sonic Snoopers, Restricted Ordnance. Could go Beast, could go... Actually, all 3 of them I'm a bit mid. There is some graft here, so maybe we could try Ilessa, but there's only one beguiling. Could be a way of making it work. But Beast, extra Spice and Solari feels quite useful early game, so let's go with him here. Okay, nice, we can open here with Smuggler. Given the combat, we might want to hardy this if nobody does. Trying to win it would be nice. Also keeps me at 5 persuasion, which could be a replacement eyes. Haven't played that card that much, but I really like it. The trash is good. The additional draw from it is also pretty powerful. The fact he hit wealth kind of blocks probably Armand into his usual wealth into Menta play. That allows him to play faction while still getting an early trash round 1. I'm not too unhappy about that. He might still hit full space then. Could be an option for him. Ah, he hardies, okay. Okay, he changed his mind. Because I was actually eyeing Still Suits in the end. Still Suits into maybe Great Flat next round. And then Conspire. Well, never mind, Still Suits taken now. I guess we're gonna go with the initial plan. I don't know about you guys, or if it's just because I've been playing Baron too much, but when I hit Hardy round 1 and I send out 4 troops, I always expect a little pop-up like trigger Master Stroke, yes, no. I guess I've just been playing Baron a bit too much. Now, will I take replacement eyes, or do I nuke it and hope for Tlax Master? Oh, 127 cards in the Imperium deck. I mean, plus those 5, so technically 132. If I replace that, basically, there are 2 Tlax Masters, so 2 out of 127. 1 in 60 is what, like, less than 2% chance, basically. Oh wait, but there are 5 cards coming up. Yeah, never mind. I'll probably run that through an Excel or something, because by head, it's morning for me still, so I'm not gonna try to do it. Maybe just 5 times what I've said before, but that sounds a bit too high. 5 to 10% chance of getting a... If that's the case, I'll definitely nuke it. I'm thinking there's a lot of stuff I'd rather have over replacement eyes, to be honest. Even lower cost cards. But it could be a fun card to play as well. Oh, early reveal. He revealed Recon, so he could have gone Arakin. Do I take replacement eyes? Nice card to slim deck. I think I'll take it. Okay, well that's one of the 5 cards. Let's try to keep track. That's one of the 5 cards that would have been there if I nuked it, so happy not to see that one. Let's see what else. He might not take anything here, or he might nuke it himself. No hit goes, Spy Smuggler. That's another one. Still no hit. Pretty happy with the replacement eyes still. Now if Arman nukes it, I guess the first 3 cards here are the ones I would consider being the ones that I would have seen as well with my nuke. Okay, well, shifting Jamies would have been some nice cards to get as well. And he did reveal with 5 as well, so I guess that's what he's going for. Maybe... Oh! No way, and he has not played his ring yet, so he can pick it up next round. That's not great. Oh wait, I'll recall to get my Swordmaster this round, hopefully. I need wealth or smuggling open. Let's see if that happens. Early Dreadnought for Rumber. Is he going wealth into Menta? Maybe smuggles? If he doesn't play ring first, I might have to nuke it though. He opens shipping. that means I have either smuggling or wealth for myself, so that's nice. I can get my Sword Master. I think I have to nuke it though. Is this... Considering he already has shifting in the shadows, I think I've got to nuke that. Oof. What the hell? Well. Does that change my plans? Do I go High Council and early reveal? Kinda sucks though. I will count on someone else nuking it. Let me table talk a bit. I'm gonna give some hints on this not having... This cannot stay here, guys. This cannot stay here, guys. Please. No way. At least there's no like very strong 3-costers. This might not be too bad for his ring. I don't know, it depends a bit what he feels like. Impulse Spy is also not too bad, but compared to the Surgeon, there's absolutely no discussion. It's not so great. Still takes it. Come on, you kid, Paul. You have to. This can't stay here. Paul? Let me try to convince you. Nuke it. He's fishing himself for 5 persuasion, but yeah, actually I haven't counted how much each of them have. He reshuffled, so we can't know for sure. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. Maybe... Okay, he doesn't have it. But maybe he nukes it then? No? Rumber. No. Maybe nobody has it? Nobody has it? Okay, that could be an option as well. Maybe Paul has one and nukes the other one. Wouldn't be the worst case either. At least Armin not having one, I'm very happy, because he's the main threat here with In the Shadows shifting. Beguiling with his 2 fall spaces is a good play as well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he gets one. Maybe nukes the other one away. Maybe not. I'll take the spice here. I could go Technigo, but get Sonic Snoopers, hope for something for a draw. But I don't think so. I think I'd rather go in the combat here. Do I just tie Paul, or do I beat him? Or an extra spice, basically. I don't think so. I could take that to trash it with replacement eyes. I'll do that, I think. Quite rare I take this, although it does not help with my persuasion to try and target the Tlax, but if I can trash it and go High Council, well, that would help me, basically. Mindful. Okay, that's a bit of a meme, given I've just picked up the assassination mission. Oh, and I cannot... Yeah, that was also a bit of a risk, obviously. He takes a spice then, I guess. Plus Sonic Snoopers. Oh, and does it, yeah. Because he needs the spice for his shifting there. Oh, he doesn't shift. He takes a Stellar instead, so that's his only yellow in hand. Very happy with that, to be honest. Because that's one less use he can make of that shifting allegiances, which is good. Another gone. I might Menta, just to get a dagger out of my hand, to then trash it when playing replacement eyes, which I'll probably graft to experimentation. Trash a dagger, get another draw. I mean, if Menta draws me assassination mission would be great, then I can trash that from hand, I guess. But I don't hate that. Or do I have a way? Oh, Windfall into High Council, actually. But then I'm on 5, I still want to play my other agents. Denying High Council from others might be a play, so let me do that actually. Replacement eyes could grab to experimentation and go Arrakeen. Draw from Arrakeen, see what's up, and then maybe double trash with this research and with replacement eyes. But I'll first trash and draw with replacement eyes before deciding what I do with experimentation. So let's do that. First I draw, experimentation, okay. Now we trash the play area, convincing. Maybe I just trash the dagger from hand now that I have both Swordmaster and High Council. Yeah. A water wouldn't be so bad. But given what I have in hand, given I have 6 persuasion, I could play the ring somewhere else. Or experimentation on combat, not necessarily on technical, so I think I'll wait and see what... Because Rumber, I could see him definitely sending out his Dreadnought. It depends especially on Paul what he does with his last agent. I could also early reveal if they don't leave Even Imperial Basin does not feel so strong. Depends a bit maybe what Paul does. Okay, never mind. He gets the Tlax Master. Oh, well, that's one reason for me to go ring to Technico, I guess. Gurney would be nice. And I could just take a Sonic. Oh, even actually Chomarchy. Oh no, restricted ordnance. We have the High Council, so that could be valuable. Next hand kinda trash though. Goes research, might target Gurney. But I'm not gonna early reveal. That was the question. Restricted ordnance could be fun. I love a good Chomarchy. I think I'll take restricted. It's so rare I get a High Council. So why not making the most out of it with a restricted ordnance? Especially as Beast. Trying to get those troops in. Not too unhappy with my trash already, both daggers out. This will be the next target, recon as well ideally. So kinda wanna make replacement eyes work over time there. Okay, well, worst case, this is not the most disturbing card to add to the deck, but I'd definitely rather have Gurney. Although with the replacement eyes and Gurney, that makes me a lot of city space, so... Oh no! Long reach though. Long reach with my replacement eyes. Drafting those two together, that's beautiful. He does have 6 though, so he might take it for himself. Does so. Oh, Guild Bankers though, let's go. And Dissecting Kit. I'm loving it. Myth first, actually I should have done that first anyways, to see what kind of intrigue we get. Grand Conspiracy. Not too bad, because I have the High Council already. Spice Must Flow should be easy with Guild Bankers. So now it's about Dreadnoughts, or influence on 2 actions. Or even both, if we can hope for that. That would be great. But I think most likely is rather Dreadnoughts. Because I don't have a deck built for influence, I only have Diplo that brings me there, Guild Bankers as well, but I'd like an SMF or 2 from it, so I'd rather reveal it, ideally. Our play, if we can get it, could help for that. Oh, please fight Armand on the guild, that would be fun. Holtzman popped up, that could also be interesting for me. Given my Guild Bankers now, given the High Council. I might just still suits with Diplo. Get a water. Unlock Siege Tab. Maybe then target Great Flat. I like that. I'll just send out one for now, because I would probably target Siege Tab with Recon and then maybe ring to Great Flat. Sorry if you hear the background noise, that's a plane flying by. Yeah, because then that spice could be put to great use. I mean, I love all three of those decks, to be honest. But maybe Holtzman would be the best take at this stage. Next round, though, I wouldn't be in a position to get it this round. But now that I block still suits, nobody has the friendship. I think I should get Great Flat. But Paul has 6 spies, so he might just be in a position to get the engine himself. Was Arakin. Oh, I almost went with the ring. Bad idea. I don't need to send out here again, because those two I can send out from Great Flat afterwards. Because Paul could still highliner. I mean, there are some things that could happen that changed my plans, so let's just leave it at that for now. Oh, yeah, he should have fought. He should have put that influence around, I mean, from his last round's combat in Guild to snatch the alliance right now. Next round, yeah, Dissecting Kit would be my only green that I'd be willing to use to go get Holtzman. Bit of a bummer, because I'd rather use it for the reveal. Although I'm not yet at that first genetic mark, but I have yellows next hand. Paul gets smuggling, so yeah, I should be in a position to get the Holtzman next round. Would be pretty nice. And if I trash Assassination Mission on the way, actually, I could get it from a Dreadnought and get one Dreadnought away from having already a point there. I mean, assuming I get an SMF next round, though. Which might not be the case, actually. Yeah, let's see. Let's anyways do that. Rumber is on 8 plus 3 intrigues. Let's see. That's 12 with the restricted 13. I think it's worth a shot. I don't really want to graph them together because I don't want to trash replacement eyes. I guess I'd rather trash an experimentation at this stage. Playing it with Dissecting Kit. Maybe I first play replacement eyes and hope that Dissecting Kit can go Dreadnought, pick up the Holtzman. If not Holtzman, I'd be happy with the Chomerky as well. Oh, I need some persuasion in the deck, and the voice does just that. One thing is I'm gonna struggle a bit to get my friendships, I feel like. Even I only have Diplo for it. Or do I take Guild Administrator? That's a trash, and that's full space access potentially that I need to try and get the friendship at least. And it's also trash. Could trash itself. Yeah, I think we'll try that. Yeah, I hope I win this combat. Does he have combat cards enough to beat me or to even tie me? No. Great. So I play Replacement Eyes and Experimentation together. I'm down to 5 Persuasion. If I play them on Arakin, I'm up again to 6 Persuasion with Experimentation. But then I want to play Dissecting Kit and Experimentation together, ideally on Dreadnought. So I'm not there anymore. Maybe then I could just play Guild Bankers this round. Given how much I trash, I will probably see it quickly enough. So do I even care to pull this Experimentation out of my deck, or do I just go Carthag, for instance? Oh, actually I drew it that way. Do I want to reshuffle? Not really, not without the Guild Bankers. So let me Replacement Eyes with Experimentation. Go for a Scarab. Crash Assassination Mission. And not deploy, I think. Although, yeah, I was thinking because I'm gonna get a Dreadnought, but my last agent is probably gonna be Guild Bankers to whatever is left between Wealth and Full Space. To make the most out of it, given I'm not gonna get a Ice Mist for this round. I could also just Dissecting Kit with Convincing, given I don't really care about my Persuasion that much. Even I go Dreadnought, Dissecting Kit, Experimentation together would put me down to 4. 4 is a bit awkward number, so why not just go down to 3? Let's see what Paul does. If he gets Holtzman, it would be a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. And Dissecting Kit, Experimentation, Dreadnought, that would be my goal, but Paul has enough to actually do that exact same plan I have. Full Space Gun is not the worst. I'd rather go Wealth with it, to be honest, because I have Guild Administrator that brings me to Full Space as well. Nice combo, gave him a bunch of tech negotiators as well by trashing the X-Guild Compact there. Armand is dangerous. He goes Menta. Oh wow, he's already there. True, because he has one of the Tlax Master, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think I keep Experimentation and I trash a Convincing to replace it with a Liaison at the end of this round, I guess. Although, could I be so bold and just trash Experimentation? Might be a play. Because this, I mean, the Spice I don't care that much, would be good if we get it, but I'm not too much in a hurry. I'll just reclaim once to get... this VP, I guess. Or I could research once. If I go here now, I could just play one experimentation, get that final beetle, and then pretty much be done with the track. Why not? Keeping my persuasion. Play experimentation here. Let's take Holtzman. Rush the other grafted card. And actually hope wealth is open. Oh, and replacement eyes actually also gives me a beetle once I trash it. Oh, he's committing a lot to this combat. Nice, we can play guild bankers. Oh, he gets power play. Can he reshuffle it and steal the alliance there? Maybe. Unlikely, but maybe. I like my setup, but it's quite slow, so I would need to hope that Armand cannot run away with the game. Okay, he secures it that way. He's okay as well. Kinda makes him lose some tempo for his other friendships. Or even claims on other alliances. This one is pretty much his with the... with In the Shadows. That's pretty much done. But yeah, I have enough Solari to get a second Dreadnought, so that will be good too. Get Grand Conspiracies first point. I'll take a Liaison. I think that's it. Would have taken maybe two. I don't want to bloat my deck. And I have the Voice, so I have 4 cards with 2 Persuasion. I have the High Council. Guild Bankers should be enough to get an SMF. I mean, I need 2 for Holtzman, so I need to try and get 1 in the next 2 rounds. But I also need to play my agents, get those friendships here, those 2. Get a Dreadnought. So lots of things to do. Selective would be good, so if someone can visit this, gives me 1 spice missing for a selective, could actually help me in both getting an SMF and getting some influence where I need it. Did not send out. Got an entry from his long reach though. Does he even have Graft or a Bene Gesserit? How did he expect to play that actually? Oh, he has Cherdog. Yeah, he acquired it recently. Initiate as well. I guess that's the plan for his long reach. Yeah, armed with shifting in the shadows. Plus a Tlax Master. But he's got quite a big deck as well, surprisingly. That works a bit against him, to be honest. Yeah, he's still there, so he never revealed Tlax Master. Okay, 9 persuasion there. Revealing this would be pretty nice to get me a beetle. Researching is another beetle. Trashing. Trashing this is another beetle. I would actually not be so far from this. Trashing experimentation might not have been the brightest play in that case. Oh wow. Romber making it clear again. He wants that combat. Yeah, that's also very good. Because this he takes within the shadows, so he should rather focus on his friendship there, to be honest. Because this, revealing in the shadows, trashing it, would already be there. I guess he wants to cap it, maybe, by revealing and trashing it. But he shouldn't worry about that. I mean, we're so far away from him there. Nobody's going to fight him on it. He should rather focus on his friendships, but it's very good for me that he has a bit of a slow tempo there. Rumber, though, is alright. He never got a BP from his combat wins. So he's also not too dangerous yet. All, yeah, very standard points there, so nothing to be scared of right now either. Also not too much impressive there, just 1 point from a combat, which is good. But with that Holstman, with maybe a second Dreadnought. Actually, my only way of getting a second Dreadnought is Dissecting Kit so far. I'd rather not use like that. Do I go experiment Imperial Basin myself to then try and selective? Maybe. And then hopefully get Guild Administrator to full space, having enough for an SMF. That is probably the idea. Oh yeah, and his Dreadnought is actually there, so nobody gonna feed me any spice by going there, sadly. Didn't realize that. I'll deploy my Dreadnought, that's for free. And gives me already 7, so we should be pretty comfortable in at least getting a spice out of it, maybe even a water. Although the water does not do so much for me. I mean, 2 water would be awesome, but 1 sadly isn't helping that much yet. Second Dreadnought might wait for my next hand when I get the ring though. Now selective. Do I trash experimentation? Do I trash itself? A bit awkward. Trashing experimentation means I'm not gonna get any more specimens unless I use this as an agent, but I'd rather reveal it so far. But that means I cannot get 2 spice out of that. I guess that's alright. But revealing it once, crashing other eyes, and maybe revealing it a second time gives me that second point. So I guess that would be the idea with this, is to see it quick enough. Again, highlighting the importance of having selective here, so hopefully Paul is not snatching this away from me. Was research. That's alright. My selective pulls a convincing and guild bankers. Then using Bindu, I would have a 50-50 in drawing 2 persuasion. That could be 2 SMFs already. Ah no, never mind. I always forget playing Diplo. I mean, I need to deduct the card I'm playing right now, so I'd be on 7, 9 plus guild bankers. So I kind of hope I'm not drawing guild bankers, I guess. Make a Spice Must Flow easier next round. Okay, replacement eyes right now. I might want to play Recon and Replacement Eyes together to Arakin. And should I trash itself now, or can I afford keeping it one more round and trashing Recon? I'm not sure. Maybe I need to trash it now. That will put me here after revealing Dissecting Kit. Next hand is pretty nice. Ring could then go to Dreadnought. Now I can't... Ah, wait. Yeah, I need to play Guild Admin to Fall Space if I want to shot at this. Oh, but yeah, I could play it with Replacement Eyes and trash itself. To draw 1 card here that guarantees me an SMF as well. I have a shot at actually getting 2 SMFs if I Replacement Eyes Recon to Arakin. Draws me 1 card, 2 cards thanks to trashing it, and Bindu 3 cards. And if I draw Convincing, Guild Bankers, and the Voice, give me 4 Persuasion, minus the 2 I would have played, would be 12, plus Guild Bankers means I could buy 2 SMFs. But the thing is, means if I see the ring, this plan is kinda for the bin, and the chances of having the ring at the bottom of the deck is 25% chance, so it means chance of success is pretty low, 25%. He goes Highliner there, which is good. You can compete with Rumber there and be so mad. Get your resources out before round 7. This is beautiful. Let's do that. Hope not to see Guild Bankers. I need to trash Replacement Eyes. Okay, Guild Bankers is here. And now my next hand does not look so great, does it? And I have Bindu, maybe that might save me. I get another intrigue when I reveal. Maybe that saves me too. And it means I could trash from hand now and still get an SMF. Unless, did someone get Test of Humanity or something just to be safe there? I'm gonna double check that. I don't think so, but I might have missed something. No. No, okay. Thing is, if I trash from hand, I don't get a liaison. But I think I see more value in making sure I have one less bad card and rather having one more high persuasion card. Because I kind of want to see Dissecting Kid Guild Bankers again. Yeah, let's trash Recon and not dilute my deck too much. Yeah, this is really not great because I need Diplo for Bene Gesserit. I need Guild Admin for Full Space, for Space in Guild Alliance. I need Guild Makers for an SMF. I need Dissecting Kit for a Beetle. Those are the cards I need, basically, those 4 cards, and those are my next 3 cards. I mean, Signaturing is not too bad because it allows me to go Dreadnought. I do draw 6 cards. Full Space actually could also help a lot with the faction influence. And Bindu might also help me. But in the end, I could then ring to Dreadnought. I should get a spice out of this, hopefully, unless Armand is really willing to fight for it with his combat. So maybe I could go Dreadnought and buy the Sonic Snoopers at the same time, potentially flipping whatever we get as an intrigue to fish for more draw. Where is he? Oh, same spot as me. He's at the end of the track, and he has that subject X whatever that he could reshuffle, and this gives him some beetles. Yeah, let's see what the intrigue is here. Oh, the ways. Not exactly the one I would have needed, but it is what it is. Christmas flow. Industrial espionage. Can I graft? No, I cannot. Maybe I want to fight though with restricted ordnance, with 1 dreadnought, 2 dreadnoughts. I'll buy. Yeah, let's see what I'm given as a next hand. How much did he reveal? 7? Oh, that's me. 3. Okay. Well, uncoupling, not too bad. He's not reshuffling. What about Armand? Armand is reshuffling. He doesn't have his In the Shadows in the discard, so he has that going for him. The rest, well, I wish he does not get shifting or anything too dangerous. Although alliances now, it's funny, Paul and me, nowhere there. Armand and Romber have shared those 4 alliances for themselves. Oh, gruesome sacrifice. Get those combat cards out. No combat card for Romber. Because anything would have done for him here, he was just 1 sword away. All we don't know though, he might have something else. What am I given? Guild Bankers, Fall Space Diplomacy. Okay, this is beautiful. This is magnificent. Okay. If I can get Dissecting Kit as well, that would be beautiful. So right now, let's say I play Fall Space. Selective. Trash itself, draw 3 cards. Quite likely I get it. 60% chance, I guess. Gets me this friendship, that's 7. Then sending Diplo to Fall Space is 8. This would be 9 if I draw Dissecting Kit. And I have Bindu as well. And 2 SMFs would be 10, 11. Yeah, let's try to close here. Would be good to try and reach endgame here. Great flat. Okay, well, if they both can fight it out again in combat, would be fun. I'll just do my thing. Let's draw Liaison. Now trash Fall Space itself. Dissecting Kit, huge. And let's see, Bindu draws me, yeah. If it draws me Convincing would be great, because that would allow me to Diplo Fall Space and still be able to get 2 SMFs. If it draws me Guild Admin, not exactly. I have one Spice Must Flow, so getting a second one will activate Holtzman. I don't see a world in which I can actually go Dreadnought to get the point from Grand Conspiracy. So let's Bindu first. Draws Guild Administrator. Decline. So is there still a way for me to get... So this would be 8. This is 9. I think this puts me down to 11 persuasion. I don't see it, so I guess I'll just focus on getting a Dreadnought as well after Fall Space. Nobody's going Fall Space, maybe I should go Dreadnought first. With the ring. Yes, let's do that. That we can't get a tech. Yeah, had I known all that, I would have definitely just gone secrets, not selective. Because of the SMF, we would have gotten it pretty easily, given we had Guild Bankers in hand already. But it is what it is. Now I'll probably just play Guild Admin to Fall Space, trash itself, and focus on closing the game next round. with an opening hand composed of a convincing argument for sure. I would have loved seeing that one just this round though. Would have been fine. Next combat we could try to fight it for a change. I haven't put that much use into that restricted ordnance nor those dreadnoughts to be honest, but Romber was very willing to fight it out with his 2 dreadnoughts constantly, and Paul was willing as well with his highliners 2 rounds in a row, I think. So yeah. Let's rush itself. Take a full space. And we're good. So this reveals forward point, that's 9. Spicemith Flow is 10. Boltzmann will be active, that's 11. Grand is active for a point, that's 12. So technically I'm on 12 points, but 2 of those points are hidden, like not gonna count for an endgame. We are gonna run it back for another round, unless someone else hits 11, but I doubt that. Does he hit SMF? No. Oh, and he draws that subject again on reveal. That's unlucky for him, to be honest. Unlucky for him, because... Oh, never mind. He can actually get it by buying... No. No, he reaches that right now by converting or recalling his troops. Now, do I take a liaison? I don't think so, because again, I'd like to see guild bankers. Maybe even the Diplo to go still suits, know their ways, get 2 water. Although there are 2 with 2 water though. But I have, yeah, I don't know. I think we're good. Given our lack of resources, it's unlikely we get 2 SMFs next round. Actually, I'll take 1, I think. To just try and increase my chances of having city access. Because otherwise I only have the voice, ring, 1 liaison and dissecting kit. There is a world in which I get guild bankers, Spicemith Flow, other Spicemith Flow. Yeah. I hope next combat is Grand Vision, because now that I see Romber with 7 spies, he might go a bit crazy on that combat. If it's Grand Vision, it's basically 1 point at best for someone. And might shift the focus of some others, like Armand, in trying to get his alliances capped. Double crosses Romber. can reclaim for a point here, that's 8. Does he get to an SMF with... Oh no, never mind, he cannot draw from it. He needs to actually work on his research track still. Blue is actually not too bad here, because he's missing 2 friendships. Although this one might be a bit hard to get for him now, but this one quite easy. Armand definitely slowed down a bit. Only has these 2 alliances, the friendships, and that's it. No SMF, despite having a high council. Yeah, ending it here would have been really, really great. Let me know in the comments if you saw a way for me to do that this round. I don't think Romber has any other combat cards, because I think he's been having like 2 intrigues constantly, so maybe those are in games or just like illiquid, so that he doesn't feel like playing. That's me Imperial Basin, that's nice. Someone goes there, I could hope for a selective maybe. Okay, now he's very close to this point. That's not a bad hand, to be honest. That's not a bad hand by any means. Having full space is good. Being already on 8 persuasion, knowing I can play full space to maybe draw anything else but an SMF, basically. This is not great, because Romber could make much of that, but maybe I can try to target second place. Full space to Arakin or Karthag could be a play for me. Maybe Karthag. Demand respect. Okay. Liaison. I could Dissecting Kit and Spiceman's Flow together go to Arakin, not trash the card because I need my SMFs. If only for Holtzman, although I should be able to buy one more end of this round. But still, just in case someone has corner, I want to keep all my SMFs to deny them the second point from it. What point did he get from that? Oh, he played Experimentation and got the Beetle here. Yeah, now Romber can go Highliner and pay for all 3 points. So he's a danger there. Oh, feeding me. This is pretty nice. Go selective. Hitting the right cards. I would need Arakin as well first. To even hope for 12. And 12 is quite unlikely because I need to hit this one. Convincing and the voice. But I'll first Arakin here. For sure. With Dissecting Kit and SMF guarantees I'll be above 9 even if I draw SMF. But if I draw Voice, Kill Bankers or Convincing, my dream is still alive, and then I could hit Selective to try and get 2 Spiceless Flows at the end of this round. Let's do that. I could also Menta, but then hitting Arakin will be with the Liaison. Unless I draw the ring. Someone might go Arakin, and I kind of want to get involved in that combat more to beat Armand, because I can see Romber will definitely highliner, right? We have no way of knowing if he has the access or not, but I would assume he does. So I'll go Arakin. Hitting Convincing, the dream is still alive. Yes. Not gonna trash the other grafted card. Here he goes Secrets. Yeah, Selective would need to hit me Guild Bankers and the Voice to work and get 2 SMFs at the end of this round. Oh, he's on 11. Probably SMF as well, that will be 12 for him. How likely is it that I hit it? Let me double check the odds. Because otherwise I could try to commit to the combat a bit more. Because 1 SMF is 11, 12 with the Holtzman, 13 with this. And then 14 with the point from the combat. And here I have 1 card with 1 persuasion, 1 with 3 persuasion, 1 with 2, 1 with 0. Oops, sorry about that, my shortcut. And I need exactly 5 persuasion from that actually, with 2 cards drawn. 16% chance. I mean 5 because I count this as 3 persuasion, meaning I need to hit those 2 cards, which is very unlikely. Maybe I just Liaison to Siege instead. Keep my spice as well. But select, you know what, I'll still try Selective. Because it also denies others potentially. Oh, and we hit it! No way! No way! Okay, that's pretty smooth. You know what, that deserves a little celebration here with Yugi.
It's time to do.
No fucking way. We did it, guys. This is sick. %16.7% chance, and we did it. And that puts us at 12, 13, 14, 15, hopefully. Although Armand still has 2 agents, so he could run it on Siege and Hardy, send out 3 more troops. He at 16, like me, plus whatever he reveals, or whatever combat he might have. Nobody went for Chomerky. No Sonic Snoopers. He does Dispatch. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. He steals a point from Romber as well. I think that's fine. 11. Lance is not working, so at best with 2 intrigues... Oh, never mind, he gets an SMF now as well. He's in 12. What endgame would work for him, I'm not exactly sure. I'll play Know Their Ways, just in case we somehow win the combat, because, I don't know, sacrifices and whatnot from Romber, which would make absolutely no sense, but we never know. It doesn't cost to play it, and then Demand would give me that little bump here, I guess. So 2 SMFs. And that's it. Happy it doesn't go another round, given I have now 4 SMFs, no? Oh yeah, 4 SMFs in my deck out of 12 cards. So a third of my deck is Spiceless Flows. And I have absolutely no way of flipping them, no holo, nothing, so yeah, it's a good moment to end that game. Red, can he get that last Scarab somehow? He needs 1 research, so an experimentation would do. He'll probably get this. So that's 9. If he gets that, that's 10. Spiceless Flow, he does not get. Oh, he doesn't even get the Alliance. Wait, what? Yeah, well, I guess Demand Respect, if I win it, would give me that Alliance. Which makes much more sense than Water. I didn't realize I was there, yeah. Quickly sending my GG message. Nobody replying to me anyways, but... Endgame time. Not exactly endgame. Oh, but I'm gonna be on 15, yeah. I get that point. 13, 14, 15. He would need 3 points from his intrigues. Plans doesn't work. Corner doesn't work, so I win that game. Fairly sure of that. Let's go. Huge. 15 points feels pretty good with Beast, because it's not one of my strengths usually, so that's not too bad. Let me take maybe a little screenshot of that very quickly. Let's go. So yeah, Holtzman and 4 Spiceless Flows, thanks to that insane luck at the end. Although it wouldn't have mattered, 14 points would still have seen me win it as well. Grand Conspiracy, we got that 1 point. End of the Tlax, 2 victory points from combats as well. Yeah, pretty comprehensive win, felt nice. 13 points also not too bad from Paul there, quite some combats. 2 SMFs as well. Pretty much it. Yeah, let's have a quick look at what it means for the ranks. Am I top 7? Top 7 right now, awesome. Let's have a quick look. How far am I from top 5 now? I think another win, I guess. Yeah, no, 2 wins, top 5. But getting closer, and that's what it is all about. Anyways, I think this game showed that with some luck, obviously, and with maybe 1 good card, Gil Bankers, the rest being also not too bad. I mean, definitely the Dissecting Kit is a good card. This Replacement Eyes is also not too bad, but compared to Armand's deck, for instance, who had like In the Shadows, Tlax Masters, Shifting Allegiances, I feel like my deck was still a bit behind, but right amount of trashing, right amount of luck as well to get the guild makers when we needed it, and we still managed to actually get a win, so that feels pretty good. It's not all about those Tlax Masters, let's put it that way. Yeah, thanks a lot everyone for joining. If you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, follow, helps a lot, and it is completely free. Hope to see you very soon again. Have a good one. Bye bye.